It is Saturday, October 19, 2024. I'm out here on Myrtle Avenue in Old Town Monrovia for the Monrovia Car Show. And yes, I have filmed this one in the past. No, I did not post the video. It was kind of a weird story. Wasn't really sure of myself, so I never posted the video. So we're back for redemption. We're going to film this one and we're going to post it. And this is my second video of the day because I did already film the Mopar Fall Fling out at Woodley Park in Van Nuys. And I did say I was going to try to film both in one day, and it looks like the scheduling's pretty good because the other video is actually already up on the channel, believe it or not. So isn't that fantastic? So if you want to watch that video, it's already up. And tomorrow we got Galpin, so we got a lot of stuff going on the channel. We better go get started. All right, so there's a lot of music I can already hear way down the street, so we will be contending with that. Like I said, tomorrow Galpin Motors show, so that's going to be a great one. I've been to that show, I've never filmed it though, so that one's always a treat. A lot of fantastic stuff you won't see anywhere else. Next week we got Newport Beach Car Festival on Saturday. Sunday I've decided we are doing, in fact I ran into a guy from Automobile Driving Museum at the Mopar show this morning. He said they are not doing anything on the 27th like special for that last day. So we will be doing the Mustang show down in Buena Park instead. There's Corvette. And then rolling into next weekend on the 2nd, we're doing the In Memoria show at Pomona, which is a Dia de los Muertos show with a bunch of lowriders. So they did hook me up with press passes for that one. So thanks to those guys. And I'll actually be bringing my daughter along for that one. 64 Impala. Like I said, I was not able to get this one early because I was filming at the other show. So there will be some crowds today. Got 63 convertible.
You got
66 convertible. Got 61. Looks like this guy actually already won an award. It's weird to get to a show after the judging has already happened. I got a Chevy truck over here. A little bit of wind kicking up now. So I said in the last video, the Mopar Fall Fling, I did not get the parts for the fuel system for the fuel tank. Putting original style back in until Thursday, so I was not able to get that car ready for Fall Fling. And so I'm still going to push to have it ready on the road to drive to Moon Eyes on 68 Camaro RS. So I've actually already entered the car into the Moon Eyes show. And if it's not ready, I'll just take the Impala again. Big electric 225, the deuce and a quarter. And the POW MIA 56. So it various shows. I got a pair of 56 Nomads ready for Halloween. Here, it's all decorated. And my kid is still pushing me to break out the Halloween decorations. Probably do it next week. I guess I'm going to be at home handing out candy this year. I'll break out the turntables like I did a few years ago and play oldies all night. My street doesn't really get a lot of trick-or-treaters. This is the second 56 Nomad. because two heads are better than one. So here, bring it to this side. Got Frankenstein. Got a faux Rari. He says he calls it the Ferrari. He even calls it a faux Rari. Let's face it, nobody can really afford a real one, so unless you win the jackpot in the lottery or something. All right, got 55 two-door wagon, Corvette power. And don't forget, November 5th and 6th, I got SEMA, Las Vegas as well. 67 Firebird 400. On the first gen Firebird and Camaro, you always tell 67 with the wing windows. The 67 thing. Got Shelby GT350 Mustang. 66. Got 69 Corvette. That's a big block 427 car. 65 El Camino. Got a 48 Ford Sportsman convertible. These are extremely rare, the Woody convertible Fords. Put them on Chevy. Corvette powered. Beetle. 57 Olds 4-door sedan. Chevelle.
All right, get those raffle tickets out of your pocket. Get it off the numbers.
Square body.
This will be 576-8935.
Cadillac.
39. Most recently, we will give it to you on Monday, 50/50.
62 Plymouth Belvedere Super Stock. A Hemi Dart. Got big Olds. Convertible. This is the Dynamic 88. Ford Coupe. Hot rod. I think we're far away enough from the music right now. Get away with a little bit more. If not, I'll figure it out in post. Not in a hurry to get this one up today since I already have a video up of the day. Okay, Model A pickup for sale. Remember, the swap meet rules apply. Check the date of the video before you start dialing anything. Sure it's not too far ahead in the future. A satin black C10. Model T. '56 Ford stake bed. So I can transport. That's what I started with. '67 Volkswagen Beetle. 40 Merc custom. Beetles, 67. There's 67. Right-hand drive Volkswagen Beetle. '67 Satellite, 383. A 55 Ford with a Y block. A 70 El Camino.
All right, everybody, that's early 800s here.
This guy's on Power Tour. So I did catch the first 3 days of Power Tour up to Indio. If you haven't watched those on the channel, they are on the channel. And I decided to come back because it was very, very hot and I had to film Murrieta last weekend as well as the Pomona swap meet. So
could be Snap-on instead. Snap-on.
this Willys. It's the kind of stuff you're going to see at Nitro Revival November 9th at Irwindale, not far from here. So I'll be out there filming that again. So if you like vintage drag cars, be sure to check that one out. Ford station wagon. It's got a flathead. '64 Fairlane. The music might be muffled enough this far where we're okay, so I will take that chance. Or I'll have to fight it or something. There we go, we got a 63 Impala. Very clean. 65. Tell you what, this Rudy's Mexican food, whatever they're serving, it smells good. Smell the aromas coming out of the restaurant there. There's a few places. There's a burger place down the road there that, like a burger stand, smell pretty good too. 57 Ford Fairlane 500. Everything else, I know I filled in some more stuff on the tentative list, so check that. It'll be in the comment section shortly after the video posts. I believe I got a few extra dates. Oh, I did enter the date for Holiday Motor Excursion, and I might have to change it so I can explain to people about the Rose Parade cruise, because they don't really publicize that one. A Porsche Speedster. So that one's basically the day before the Rose Parade, so it'll be New Year's Eve this year. Everyone gathers at Corner Bakery about 7 o'clock in the morning. I think they roll out about 8:39. Go cruise the parade route. So it's at the East Pasadena Corner Bakery. I can't believe I'm announcing it this early, but the one on Foothill. Do not go to the Corner Bakery on Lake. No one will be there. In fact, they don't really have a parking lot. They have like a park garage. Little MG.
I found a wiring too.
It's an MG Midget. All the British car fans. I may just have to put the instructions on the actual tentative list. So one guy already did send me a message. Also, I may start trying to post on Instagram again. I'm just not a big Instagram person. But my daughter and I actually won a scavenger hunt thing yesterday, and you had to post it on Instagram. So, or you didn't have to, but they asked you to. So we won like $50, which was kind of nice because she was off from school. So I let her she kept all the money. Triumph TR 250.
New tires, and that still needs a lot of attention. But most everything works on it. You know, I have on the low beam, I get up here.
Got a Hudson pickup, 1946. Actually, my daughter had her first high school performance, first performance of high school in Alice in Wonderland the other day. So I was able to go to that. She loves acting and musical theater and whatnot. And she was one of the playing cards, one of the Queen's playing cards. Remember, towards the end of Alice in Wonderland. Jensen Healy. A couple Austin Healy 3000s. So I'm still trying to get her to be in the video. I'm going to try to get her into the Newport Beach video next week. If she comes down with me. If not, she might stay over at her friend's house or something. And of course, she's going to go with me to the November 2nd at Fairplay. She was performing on stage, but she's a little shy about being in my videos. So, go figure. Austin Healy 3000. I know I've had people ask me when I put my daughter in the videos more often. believe me, I have tried. She was little, we got her in a couple of videos. Got this 67 Camaro. Once again, there's the wing window. Yeah. Yeah, people they like it when I point out the differences in years and things like that. Had a few comments to that effect lately, so we'll start trying to do that. It's a little bit more. Yeah, 51 Ford. It's got a Windsor. We got the Village people. I had this on 8-track back in the day. Mustang. Ford panel.
You don't have enough expense.
49 Chevy convertible. Chevy powered Ford. Flathead. Got 62 Impala.
We'll catch it on YouTube.
55. Okay, so this one here is a 68, see? No wing window. Of course, the 69 looks a little bit different. 55. Corvette. So I got to start. 62 Chevy 409. That's the Bel Air bubble top. That's some sort of a Volkswagen. '56 Ford F100. Satin black 55. '68 Mercury Cougar. T-Bird Ventaports. Cadillac.
Oh, where's Tony? What time did he come in?
69 convertible. C10. '57 Buick Roadmaster. That one's for silver, 90,000. There's the info. And 67 Camaro. Custom 51 Mert. Big bread truck. Chevy truck.
All the lines are, well, you can see them. You know, they're right here.
Yours, mine's are still at top. You already have them underneath the chassis.
Yeah, so they're gonna, what are the guys?
Inline 6. This guy's still working on it. 68 Mustang. Ford Dent side. Ford Ranchero. It could be yours for $21,500. There you go. There's all your info.
John, both of them, Chris and John, became Highway Patrol. John is
Your 90s car show throwback, the Crybaby doll. This Ford Thunderbird. Yeah, these are such 90s throwbacks. This one's got an old cell phone. Check that out. I think this one's actually got a pager. If you can believe that. Yep, 90s car show throwback of the day. There was a time when those were on like a quarter of the cars at car shows.
For sale right here or what?
And I am not kidding. And a gold by Frida Payne. You know how many 45s I have of this song? I actually bought out a collection of a guy who did jukeboxes, and there was about 50 copies of this on 45. It is an all-time soul classic, let's face it. Big Lincoln. I got a 55.
Well, what I think luxury, I think of like
Two-door sedan. So we've never been down here to Old Town Monrovia. They got all these great little shops and restaurants and such. My ex-wife used to get her hair cut up the street. Just get her hair done up there. It's actually a few blocks from here. Years ago, I bought a 58 Chevy Bel Air sedan. I used to daily for many years. From a lady who, she was in her 80s at the time. Her mother bought the car new.
Get in and like, it's their car, not a ride. Like it's at a car lot for sale or something.
Nice Camaro. Volkswagen. Nice to be able to do a longer shot. I've been 5-second clipping this whole show. For the most part, I got a 58 Vet. I always tell the 58s because they have the twin chrome pieces down the trunk lid and the faux louvers. This one's actually a fuel injected car. And the way you can tell the 58, it's the only year they had that faux louver going on the hood on these. 59, they smoothed it out. It's a very nice Corvette. 67 Plymouth GTX Belvedere, very similar to my new purchase, my 67 Satellite. Of course, mine does not look anywhere near this condition. Mine is in backyard fine condition. Got a 440. This does the 67i. Someone complained there were no Rivieras at Pomona. Well, here's a Riviera right here. Yeah, this Ford. Speaking of Pomona, I don't think it promoted it to everybody who watches the channel. So if you missed the Pomona video, it is on the channel from last week. Because I think YouTube kind of dropped the ball on promoting that one.
Okay, wait a second, pictures.
So I know it's always a very, very popular video, and this time it was not. Maybe because the Murrieta video was pretty strong the day before, so maybe it decided not to promote it. I really don't know. That's 67 Pontiac Firebird. This one is a 400 variety. I got a 55 Fairlane 2-door sedan. And here, I might be able to do this one a little more walk around style.
The skeleton, you want to see?
Actually helps me catch up with time here. And this for sale, this hot rod. This is a Corvette power plant. Big caddy. Eldorado with the 8.2 liter 500 cubic inch V8 with the parade boot. 64 Chevelle 2-door sedan 300. It's kind of like the base Chevelle. There you go, the 300. Not to be confused with the Chrysler 300 or the Ford Custom 300. I got some Broncos. Probably seen a lot of Broncos at SEMA. I'll tell you what I'm interested in seeing at SEMA. I'm interested in seeing if they have any like Cybertruck stuff, just because I'm sure the accessories are going to be as ridiculous as the Cybertruck. I'm sure they'll be most interesting. Because last year's SEMA was before the Cybertruck came out. So I know there is an aftermarket on those. I've seen some with aftermarket stuff. And that's Nova's the one with the inline 6. We see a lot of shows. It's ready for Halloween. It's like Marietta last week. There was a lot of cars decorated for Halloween. There you go, inline 6 for all the chrome.
Yeah, and so of course
Yeah, SEMA's always a blast. It's always a lot of people though. You've never been. If you ever go, bring your most comfortable shoes you have. Definitely insoles, stuff like that. Yeah, 32 Ford SoCal Speed Shop. Don't forget, I got the dates filled in for Grand National Roadster Show for 25 on the tentative list. That'll be another great event this year. I got a 40 Deluxe Coupe. A Honda 600. This one was known as the sedan. They also had the coupe, so it's more of a rounder shape. The very 70s paint scheme on this one. Got a square body C10, short bed. Got a houndstooth upholstery, and the old school mini bike. Got a Triumph Roadster. So he won an award as well, so be there for the award ceremony. TR4. Got an Alfa Romeo. It's one my dad would know about. Says it's a 1960 cc. A Firebird Trans Am, second generation. So I roll right into this Roadster. Yeah, 41 Ford Coupe. Got the 64 Chevelle wagon. He's got the Lambo doors. Bring it around. How you doing?
Hey, Mike.
It's good.
We used to put a 350 in it.
Yeah, I'll come around here. I'll bring you the rest of this. Yeah, it's getting a little crowded out here.
It's a lot better than us.
There you go. I got a Mustang with the inline 6. So I don't know when I'm posting this video. Everyone keeps asking me that. The Mopar show isn't doing that well, so maybe I'll post it this afternoon. If not, I was thinking tomorrow morning early. And then that will leave a question as to when will I post the Galpin show. That one I have a feeling I'm going to be dealing with a lot of copyright, because I remember last time they had DJs all over the place. So that one is likely to post on Monday. Unless I get it to clear the first time, which I've surprised myself in the past.
Grimaldi's right at the end.
A very early Mustang. This one has the 260 Windsor, not the 289. That means it's a very early car. Mustang. So I think I'm gonna have to start going a little faster. It's 1:30, so they're gonna start doing the awards, and once the awards are done, of course, everybody filters out. This is the nature of covering 2 shows one day. So we'll just come through, crowds and all. 68 Corvette, 327 small block. I always tell the 68 they did not put a Stingray badge on the 68s. The 69s does say Stingray. A 57 Chevy 150 two-door sedan. On these you can always tell the 150 because they got the 55 style side trim. Not the feather like you see on the 210 and the Bel Air. This was the base model. Second gen Econo. Decorated for Halloween. See if we can bring you in here.
Oh, it's got like, it's a tiki bar.
So we'll scroll through here. 60 El Camino. He's got the 348 with the 4-barrel. That's what my 60 had. That was a 348 3-speed, but moved to the floor. So a lot of people did when the linkages for the column shift would get old. Got the Chevelle. It's got the old GMC with the more modern bed. 41 Studebaker coupe. Another 40 Ford. This one's a 2-door sedan. Got the 80s door handles. I'm guessing that's about when it was done. Check out the wheels. It's a very 80s style hot rod.
Well, Dustin had bought that.
Okay, this guy wins the Halloween Decoration Award. There you go. I got the Grim Reaper and the airbrushed onto the hood of the Chevelle.
These cars right there, they're all yours.
Okay, I'll get him shot. This guy's like, get all these cars. I'll get them. I'll get them. I was saying that one wins the Halloween decoration. He's got airbrushed Grim Reaper. And a Riviera. So that guy that was complaining about no Rivieras at Pomona can relax. This is our second Riviera of the day. And we had an Electra 225 earlier. And still got the nail head all dressed up. Big Cadillac. K5. Very original looking K5.
And that was a Chevy, right?
That's it.
It's like original paint. There's an Air Force Base sticker on there from the 70s. Yeah, that's pretty original. SSRS 67 Camaro. Back where I grew up on the west side, there used to be an old lady drove one just like this. And I kept asking her if she ever sold it. I'd like to buy it. Of course, I never heard back from her, but there's a K5. I don't think I'll be able to get behind it that way, so we'll just go this way. All right, show this one to you. I need to start researching some of the builds for SEMA. That way I've got a little bit of a backstory on some of them. That's actually harder than you would think, because some of those guys that'll do the builds on YouTube and whatnot, but not always. It's a Z28 Rally Sport 68. Don't see those very often. Don't see the 67, 68s very often. All right, I got a 71 El Camino.
It's gonna be
I'm gonna bring this Volkswagen. One's a 67.
It's a Tesla.
A BMW 2002.
Oh, God.
Not the year, that's the model. Those who don't know. I'm going to show this 356. Porsche.
Porsche.
Yeah, a GMC Corvette V8 swapped in. So this one at various shows. And Ford Galaxy. 4-speed, a 427.
He'll win today. Water got over.
See this one around as well. $55.
I'm not sure if something hit the top of the fender or if it hit the bottom of the fender.
There's another 69. So they put the Stingray badge back on in 69. This was a 427, 390 horse. And the four-slotted gills like that were 68, 69 on this style Corvette. The early C3s. There are Willie's. Like I said, Nitro Revival's coming up. There'll be a bunch of gassers out at that one. That's a fun time.
But it could have been that something dropped on there and cracked it. I'm worried.
57. Okay, so this one is the 210. So has the feather, but without the aluminum insert. Obviously, it doesn't say Bel Air. Said I've gotten comments like, can you tell like how to tell the difference between certain years and things. So we're gonna be throwing more of that into the videos as I go along. So I think in last week's videos I was explaining stuff on Corvettes and people seem to really like it. So I know some of you guys already know this stuff. Here's a 67 Corvette. And it was the only year they had that style gills. I mentioned this in the Pomona video as well. It was also the first year of the rally wheels. Of course, I'll go add them to earlier cars. And then it's the year they had the backup light in the middle. Easy ways to tell a 67 on the C2s. Here's this Nova 66. So you missed Pomona last week. It was a busy one. I think I've seen that good lineup in Ranchero. I got 68 Galaxy convertible with a 390 FE. Got a little Zeppelin coming out of one of the restaurants. Got a 69 Camaro. Super Sport. I got a Volkswagen Thing 73.
All the copies of paperwork.
I got a 70 Cutlass. These guys were on Power Tour last year, which I wish they would have done it the same weekend this year, because that worked out a lot better. The way they had it last year was over a weekend in December where there really wasn't anything else going on. How you doing? 65 Mustang GT. It's like a really nice one. Fastback. Yeah, Ford Thunderbird. The Y block was a 55. I saw a 67 Roadster. Here's a 67 Coupe. A 69 Z28. This one's got the RS package with the hideaways. 302. A houndstooth upholstery. I can go back to walk around style now. I literally have the rest of this block on this side of the street only to do for the show. English Ford Anglia. This one's a panel. A Mustang. One's got a supercharger on a 5.0 HO motor. So I'll probably see a lot of Mustangs tomorrow, I imagine, at the Galpin show. I said, that one does draw a little bit of everything though. And your the 40 coupe. A Model A Roadster. A custom Ford coupe. You won an award as well. A 32 Ford, two-door sedan. There's a Corvette. This one's a 70s. By 70 they switched to that style, Gil. This one's an LT1, which is a 350. So it could be yours for $38,000. There's the info. Check the date of the video, all that good stuff. A 1970 Chevelle. This one's a 396 Super Sport. A 33 Ford Street Rod.
See this one's overflow.
Mustang. More Halloween decorations. Big Lincoln.
Did you hear me?
Got a Model A. It's a hot rod with a Windsor power plant.
And I only run 30 pounds.
A Shelby Roadster.
Yeah, they got
The
right
Series 1. Last year when I went to Vegas for SEMA, I actually went to the Shelby facility. Which is worth a look if you've never been. Sort of like on the way into Vegas.
I get you hot.
We got a Model A. Something more modern power plant. Yeah, we got our car alarm. That's going to wrap things up here in Monrovia for the Monrovia Car Show 2024. Finally was able to get this one not only shot, but posted as well. So that's a milestone for the channel. Tomorrow we're off to Galpin for the Galpin Car Show. That's going to be a fantastic one, so you're going to want to check that out when it's on the channel. Check the tentative list, let you know what I'm planning hitting in the near future. Leave a comment, like the video, make sure you are subscribed. It does help us out. And until next time, I'll be seeing you.